Hi everyone, Joe Gentile from Sarraf Gentile LLP. Today I want to address a question that I got from a viewer. And the question is what's a reasonable amount of time to wait for an asylum interview? And there's no real hard and fast answer to this. So we do have some guidance and we do have a way to, I guess, analyze it. And the guidance is that there's a statute. If you want to look it up, I'll put it in the notes of the video. It's 8 U.S.C. Section 1158D, and that statute deals with the procedure around asylum. And according to that statute, you're supposed to get an asylum interview within 45 days of applying, and a decision within 180 days of applying. So for many of you that are waiting 5, 6, 7 years for an interview, this kind of sounds like a cruel joke, but that is what the statute says. However, it's not clear that anything beyond that short time frame is considered unreasonable. So some courts have found that 45 days to an interview, 180 days to a decision is not enforceable by an applicant. However, the courts have found that it's guidance. So it's not like a hard and fast rule that if you're waiting 46 days instead of 45 days for an interview, it's unreasonable. Courts have said they'll look at those guidelines in the statute amongst other factors and use that to determine whether a wait is unreasonable. So we've seen decisions from courts where 2.5-year waits for an interview have been found to be unreasonable. So I think when we're looking beyond that 2.5-year mark, we start to see that there's support in the courts that that's unreasonable. And I think there's a lot of people waiting 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I think those people have very strong arguments that their delays are unreasonable. I wouldn't feel as comfortable if if you've been waiting, 47 days for an interview, less than a year and a half for an interview, even 2 years. I think it's a difficult argument to make that the delay is unreasonable. So it's good that that guidance is out there. It gives us something to argue. It gives us one factor amongst a few to say when you look at these things holistically, the delay is unreasonable. But I wouldn't expect courts to necessarily hold the government to 45 days from applying you're owed an interview and 180 days you're owed a decision. So I wish I had a clearer answer that there's these set amount of days, but unfortunately the law is a little more cloudy and ambiguous than that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you'd like me to look at your specific case, please feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching. Bye.